Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's bout is brought to you by The Twin Entertainment. In this corner, we have the current American heavyweight champion of the world, backed by a Milwaukee 8 power plant, Harley Davidson. And in this corner, we have the Challenger, backed by a Power Plus 108 power plant, Indian Motorcycle.
What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another adventure with the Bearded Bomber. I'm Bearded. She's the Bomber. Alright, you guys. So today's adventure, I want to talk about possibly a future bike for me. And that is the Indian, as you heard from this intro, the crazy intro, the Challenger. Now, I'm going to be the first one, well, probably not the first one to say it. A few of us have said it in the group chat alone, is I don't like that name. I mean, why? Like, I'm hoping that's not the final name. I really am. You know, there's still plenty of time for them to go, never mind, that's not the real name. We were just doing that for the dealer event, trying to catch some people in the act, and they did. I don't know how I feel about leaked videos either. It's kind of like ruining Christmas, but at the same time, it gets you amped up. So sometimes, you know, they do that shit on purpose. Not saying Indian, but companies in general. Oh my God, the photo leaked. Yeah, well, you fucking sent it to them. Oh man, God, I love this ride. Now, let's just get back onto the Challenger here. Hopefully the Raven, okay? Since we're going slow here anyway. Now, one really cool thing about this bike is, I believe this part is sticking, is the Power Plus 108. Now, they're calling their motor the Power Plus, which I think is amazing, because if you do a little bit of research, in 1910, a 1000cc motor that Indian produced was called the Power Plus motor. So they're keeping that line alive. And if you look at some of the curvatures on the motor, look at how they match up to the 1910. You put those side by side. I do little hand gestures to tell myself where to put the pictures. It never works, but it'll be close enough for you guys. Now, I think that's really cool. I'm a big fan of black motors, so I'm kind of hoping some of the sections will be black on one of the bikes, and then like little chrome bits, kind of like the Scout. I think that'll look really good on this bike. I'm actually a big fan of the headlight. Not everybody is, but I'm glad they didn't go the Road Glide way of the Wally, you know, the double eyes. Not saying it's a bad look on the Road Glide. I do like that look on the Road Glide, but it's just try to be original, you know? I was like, you got Yamaha with their fixed fairing bike, and that thing is badass too. Like, that is a cool looking bike. So you got to find a medium of these bikes, because otherwise you're just copying them, and what's the point? Those bikes are already being built. But this new Indian is going to be a monster, I think. And I think if they tune it and everything else, it's just going to be ridiculous. If they use this motor in some other frames, like who knows what we'll see. Hopefully something with a big fat back tire, you know, like a stripped down Springfield with that motor. But I'm in the market for a bagger within a year. That's the goal. And I'm going to be looking at this bike and the Chieftain very hard, because I love the Chieftain. Now, I really like the idea of the new motor and something different, but I got to ride it. I got to feel out the dash and the cockpit. I think a big thing about riding a motorcycle is the way, what you're looking at. It's the same as driving a car. You can have a really cool car, but if you're sitting in it and the dash is boring, then the car's boring. Well, it's like I used to really like the Nissan Titan, which I still do. Body-wise, it's a great truck. And I'm not talking about the new one. I'm talking about when they first came out. Sharp, aggressive lines. Then I drove one, and it had this like 90s Ford Explorer feel to the dash. And I was just like, oh, okay, bored. My 2016 Silverado has a great colorful dash. You know, it's intricate laid out, it's not flat, and they've done a great job, and they changed over the years. But when the Dodge Challenger first came out, and this is where, come on, Challenger, we have a Challenger that's killing the market right now. They have some amazing Hellcat Challengers, 392 Challengers, which the new Challenger, the dash they fixed. But if you go to the original, the Challenger that they first came back out with, it had this boring ass dash from the Magnum and from the Charger. Everybody was sharing the dash, and it was like, oh, what am I in right now? Am I in a Challenger? Am I in a Charger? Am I in a Magnum? Fucking boring, man. This is the view right here. If I had these bars or the stock Scout bars, I was on this bike, loving the look of this bike. And when I did the Road Glide, it felt all right. I felt like I had to reach a little bit for things. The Chieftain cockpit feels really good. The Street Glide feels really good. I really like the look of them, especially the CBO. The CBO dash with those black gauges and like little silver highlights. Well done, Harley. Well done. But I think that's a huge factor. So far, I'm really liking the bike. It's got, you know, a couple of really good points going for it. But, you know, the way it rides and the way it, like, the way it talks to me, let's do that, the way it speaks to my soul, will not know until that throttle gets a good twist. I know the motor is going to be crazy. That I have no doubt in. So their Power Plus, this water-cooled motor, I mean, this bad boy right here, yes, it's not a fixed fairing bagger, so it's not as heavy. I make up for some of the weight, but me and one of the guys from Canada went at it with his 114 Road Glide, and the second go, I didn't even downshift. I just said, you go for it, man, I'll stay in 6th. I'll stay in top gear and walk past him. Those 114s are fun. With this tuned Indian Scout bobber, hold on to your hats, man. I love this damn bike. And that's another reason that I don't know if I need the Power Plus motor. So the Chieftain's still talking to me. I love the 111. I love the Thunderstroke series motor. I think it's gorgeous. I love the sound of it. The torque feels great. And if I want to go be a little hooligan, I have the bobber. So I don't need the Power Plus and it's 120 horsepower. That is initial, because I know you tune that motor, it's got to be screaming. I was like, this thing, you know, was already screaming. Then I gave it a tune and the whole new beast. If you guys haven't put an SS or any kind of intake on your bobber, you should. The air in grab is just ridiculous. I probably need to do a video on that, but when I got the intake, I was so excited to put it on that I didn't do shit. Oh man. Oh hey, look, an Indian Challenger. Oh, I mean, whoops. Step to green light. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, you guys, I gotta head to work. So, like always, stay safe, stay classy, and let me know you guys' thoughts on that Indian Challenger name. Are you for it? Are you against it? Are you against the Challenger?